Tbaj was like, yeah man, she's open to anything. That is desperation. Tbaj V saying, Tbaj gets up and carries through pillow and throws it at V. I must say the conversation changed. Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Omi Odike and this is Talk to Your Homie TV. See, out here I love to give very sweet and juicy gist, and BB Naija reunion is actually the most talked, anticipated, interesting gist happening. And you see the third reunion here, mad. Hey gosh guys, see this is the maddest, craziest reunion I've ever experienced in my life. From Wathoni lying, out here we say the truth. Wathoni saying that like her love for Prince was cruise. I'm looking like, baby girl. And Tbaj, like Tbaj went from 0 to 150, 200, 1000. What's happening? And V giving us the classy vibe and all the shades going on, and like everything was mad. See, I've come to gist you. Before I start, subscribe to my channel because see, I give sweet gist here. Subscribe, my honey, please, and give this video a thumbs up. Really, thumbs up helps videos grow. That's all I need from you. Thumbs up and comments. Let's begin this gist. So let me start how it all began here. So what happened was Ebuka played the clips of Wathoni, Tbaj and Prince, and how they, in the house they had that whole triangle where it was Prince, Wathoni, Tbaj and Nengi. So the whole beginning, how Wathoni was talking to Tbaj about Prince, how she liked Prince, but he was also with Nengi, all that drama here. And now Ebuka now said, yeah, Wathoni, explain to us what happened, like what's up with all this, like tell us what happened. And Wathoni now said something that even me, I'm like, hey baby, I don't believe. First of all, entering the house was like a win for her. Yeah, the fact that she was even there was like a win for her. So everything that she was doing was cruise. Even though I had to say Wathoni, she was like, wait, let me learn that everything that she was doing was cruise. She was like the audience observing the house, you get me? But the difference was that she was in the house, but really she was just observing, she was just watching people that were connecting, people that were clicking and not clicking. And she was even like, the pairing person, telling this person, go for this person, go for that person, go for this person, you get me? Like it wasn't any serious thing, like, it was all cruise for her. She was having fun. Now see, if she she would not like she liked Prince, but like it wasn't like it was serious, like she wants to go and date him. No, that if she really liked Prince, that would she have told Tbaj? Ebuka now said, but excuse me, Tbaj was your friend, so it's normal that you would tell your friend about who you like, right? She was like, yeah, but it was all cruise. And I'm like, pause for a minute, yeah, because me, I watched the show, I analyzed the show all through, and I know this thing. Now back in the house, when Wathoni was telling Tbaj about the person she liked, Tbaj had not even mentioned that she liked Prince. So you get, like, nobody knew she liked Prince. So why would you now say, oh, if you really liked Prince, you would not have told Tbaj? You told her because she had not told you then that she liked Prince. It was not when, because don't worry, I'll get there. So me, if you ask me, it was not cruise at all. Baby girl was in the house, and the house felt like a place where if you had a boo is working for you, you have a narrative, you're doing love, and she wanted to be bagged already. Now I understand why she would come and say it was cruise, because see, I don't think it's fun for anybody to leave a house, you get me, competition, BB Naija house that was viewed by the whole world, literally, yeah, and have a reputation of the bulliest person, you get me, desperate girl wanting to get a man. I don't think any girl will like that kind of reputation. So if she comes out to explain something, I will not fault her. But I know that it was, if you ask Omi Odike, Ty was not cruise. She liked Prince. And after she did not get Prince, which I'm going to big Wathoni up for, because the fact that she told herself that, see, I actually prefer my friendship with Tbaj than having issues over a guy, big ups to her, yeah. So they not ask Prince, no, wait, chill. Before that, they asked Dorothy, like, what do you feel? So Dorothy was like, that Wathoni liked Prince, but the fact that there were other people in the picture, she had to calm down. Do you understand? That's one. Then two, they asked Tricky, Alpha, what do you think? Tricky is her friend, obviously. So Tricky was like, see, he knows that Wathoni liked Prince, yeah. But obviously, because there are people in the picture, she did not want to make it known. So you're not asked Prince, like, what do you feel? Prince was like, see, to him, it was not any kind of cruise, because there were things that Wathoni told him that she hadn't told anybody in the house. She was feeling him, obviously. And when she said that, she told Prince to pursue Tbaj, Prince was like, no, you never said that. Like, we knew, like, Wathoni, we all know you like Prince, but I'm not going to fault you. I understand that you want to cover your back. I get you, yeah. Then Prince and Tbaj. Now, my first issue with Tbaj is when they asked Tolani, how did you get into this mix? Tolani was like, she doesn't remember how her and Prince connected. All she knows was that they were in the garden and Prince now came and told her that he liked her. I'm like, baby girl, no. Let me tell you, because I watched this show and I'm not good, bruh. Tbaj needed to get a guy as well. Because everybody was hooked already. You get? Nengi was controlling like how many guys in the house. Her friend V already hooked up with Neo. Tbaj look, say, okay, out of all the guys left, obviously she did not like Tochi. Brighto was her guy. Kidwire was on Erica. She just said, out of all the guys out here, Prince is the right person. So the way Tbaj literally came and took Prince off Wathoni, I know I talked about it in the house when they were still there. So now that she's saying, I don't know how, baby girl, we know how. You literally like went for the guy. Tani was like, so all she knows is that they were in the garden and Prince came and told her that he likes her. And Tbaj told Prince that she's not a second option, right? So she feels like it was because Nengi rejected Prince. That's why he's coming to meet her. And Prince was like, no man, that really he actually likes her. So that's why like they are here together. Perfect. But now she said something that I first of all, I'm going to big her up. I respect her for that. She said that, see, when she noticed that Prince wasn't really feeling her like that in the house and she came and spoke to him about it, Prince should have just told her, it's true, I'm not feeling you, than to have been gaslighting her, leading her on. He have just told her simple and short. And it's true, he should have. In an ideal world, baby, Nigeria house, not an ideal world. Everybody came there to play a game. Let me tell you the game I think Prince was playing. If you ask me, he's in the house. Everybody wants to snatch everybody's fan base. Do you understand? He knew that if all these girls are liking me, it's possible that their fan bases will like me as well. So that was why he did not want to pick a particular person, if you ask me. So Tbaj was saying that he should have told her. I know he should have, but man, yeah, you see, you cannot go to Baby Nigeria house and think you want to go and make friends. Strong friendship. No, it's really like along the line that you will see people that you are vibing with, or you want to go and fall in love. No, it's along the line that you're not come and say, okay, this person is consistent in my life, this person has stayed. You get me? So to anybody, I understand that Prince should have been open with you, but Papa was playing a game, man. You get me? So to anybody, like I see that she was very angry, like when she left the house and like just hanging out with Prince, like having that thing she had with Prince in the house. All it has brought to her has been embarrassment from his fans, from his family members on social media, that she just regrets like mixing up with Prince, because see, she now has to get up. That hanging out with Prince or her thing with Prince make people think that she's a desperate person, but look at her. Hey, she's had to turn as well. Like, she's a hot bee now, she's a bad bee, yeah. She's not desperate. To get a man is not hard for her. She gets them like this. In fact, they full of palm. I say, okay, baby girl, talk it. She was like, yeah, man, they full of palm. So they now ask Prince. Prince was like, see, normally when you come into a place, there are people that you will like, but along the line, because for him, it's more than physical. It's also like your mind and who you are, like who you are inside of you. So he needed to just get close to people before he picks somebody, right? But because in the house, they started to make jokes and fun and calling him king of triangles, he had to say, okay, fine, let me pick one person. And then he now picked Tbaj. Now, one. And secondly, why they did not like blend was that they just did not have the same personality, and I totally agree. They did not have the same personality. He said that, you know, first of all, she said she liked PDA. He doesn't like PDA. Secondly, like the kind of conversation he likes to have are all these deep conversations. Like, he likes to talk about everything, politics, this one, that one, and he had friends that he could have that convo with, Chukiti them. But Tbaj could not blend with those people, and she wanted him to always be with her all the time. So when he's hanging out with them, she's not happy. But when it comes to meet her, they're not talking anything, like there's no fun there. So he, you know, at some point it became tiring that he tried to make it work, but like it was not his fault. And I'm just like, man, I just feel like at the point where this me now being very emotional, sentimental, logical, in fact not logical, sentimental. If all this is your point, babes, Prince, she have told the girl earlier that you don't like her. That time when she cried in the garden, you should never let that happen. She have told her. She kept on asking you kept on stringing her along. But I mean, logically, Baba wanted to just get what he could get, grab fan base, stay long in the house, and it worked for him, right? And then Prince now introduced the beginning of the whole madness and chaos when he now said, but it's not funny that Tbaj that is even complaining about like him acting this way, that when he was there trying to make the relationship with her work, she was there looking at her best friend's man. That's new. Oh yeah. Tbaj said, what? You want to bring that up? He was like, but I mean, that's what happened. Tbaj was like, see, if you were man enough, I wouldn't have done that thing. Like, she wanted to go for Neo to make Prince jealous because he's not man enough. They now asked V, oh yeah, come and talk about this matter. The whole Tbaj and Neo's P, how do you feel? V said she felt very hurt. Who wouldn't feel hurt? So her, Tbaj was a friend. So how can your friend do that thing to you? Like, it's painful. Like, she was hurt. And she knows that in the house. She said a lot of things about Tbaj in the house. But I mean that she was hurting, like, her own friend. And Tbaj knew that her friends would be watching her, like, while they were in the house and hearing her try to connect with Neo. Her friends will be looking at her and be scared, like, oh my, this girl, if she can do it to her friend in the house, what can she do to me? Do you get? That's one. Then two, she now said that even though Tbaj is forming like she's not desperate, yeah, that see, after she had that interview with Ebuka, when Ebuka asked her when she left the house, so one day after she left the house, when Ebuka asked Tbaj that if Neo comes out and he wants to pursue something, well, will you pursue? Tbaj was like, yeah, man, she's open to anything. That is desperation, Tbaj, V saying. So even though you act like you want bad B, honey, you are desperate. Tbaj gets up and carries steel pillow and throws it at V. Almost see the conversation change. Start to insult V, call V names. Who is V? Bitter leaf V. V was like, yeah, man, I'm a bitter leaf. I'm a wicked person. I'm a witch. I accept it. Tbaj was like, I beg. Oh, that she's going to beat V. Who is V? Hey, guys. And she wants that she's going to beat V. That V was like, but it's not funny how I have seen you since we left the house. I've seen you outside. You did not try to beat me. It's now here. She said, yeah, now because she wanted to embarrass V, or you know, on television. Yes, now, and she wants the world to know that V should stop acting like she's one good girl. After all, in the house, wasn't it V that cooked food and put pepper? So that people that have ulcer will not eat the food. She was just going. V was quiet. Like, V was obviously responding, but she could not match up the energy. Tbaj came to that reunion to mess V up. It was a very intentional P. At some point, Tbaj said to pull her shoes off. Even me, I'm like, hey, what's this? She said to pull her shoes off. Like, I'm looking like, do you want to stone this girl's shoe? Like, you see that serious? Even Ebuka was like, but can't you see that? Even though whatever V had said out, like when you left the house, was hurtful, but look at it this way: you left the house. The day you left the house was the day Erica revealed to the whole house that you wanted to have something to do with Neo. She did not know. She was obviously angry. Tbaj was like, I beg that. Or what she feels is that at least V should have waited, and had a conversation with her outside the house, and then they'll try and she will try and explain to V what happened, and V will understand that she was trying to use Neo to get Prince jealous. I'm looking like, babes, like, why human beings? Oh, but see, then again, it's BB Nigeria house. Everybody's playing a game. I think this is the biggest lesson. Don't go to the house trying to find friendship. When V cried and cried, and no, but I can't. If my friend, then like, maybe I did not consider you a friend. And you see, it's true, man. See that house. Like, once you enter the house, bam, you want to get 65 million naira. You don't want to get friends. Friends will come along, yeah, but your eyes on the prize. So anybody will play whatever card they want to play. No matter anybody is shouting and shouting, Neo had to put his mouth like, man, calm down. Like, what's Neo trying to say? Neo should hold it there. No, that in fact she's going to beat V. That when they get to the hotel, that she's going to beat V. That V, when V sees Tbaj coming, that V will run away. Neo was like, when I'm there, right? Yeah, hey, mad though. So if we can now say with you, Tbaj, how did everything start? Now, what happened was that one night when they were about to do their Sunday party, Neo was preparing game questions, all these truth or dare questions with Ozo and Erica. According to, with Ozo and Erica, but Tbaj says Ozo was not there, it was only Erica. But Neo says Ozo was there, but that's inconsequential, really. So what now happened was that Neo said to tell Erica that Tbaj has been looking fine recently, or maybe he's looking fine this night, right? Fast forward after that, Neo now comes to meet Tbaj. Now asked her, that do you like PDA? Tbaj, I don't know what she replied, cha. Then she now went to meet Erica and giving her gist that almost she doesn't understand why Neo would just randomly ask her if she likes PDA. Erica says, because earlier when I was with Neo, Neil started to tell me that, you're looking fine, like you're looking fine this night. Tani said that that she's not gonna lie, that Neil is attractive, you get me? She would not mind doing something. And I remember that night a lot. Even Erica had to say like, but V is your friend now. How much can do it to me now? Do you get? But she was like, no, it was just for the game. So that was what happened. So she was just doing it to just try to get Prince jealous. Neil had to say no. That what really happened was that it was a very harmless compliment. That evening, Tbaj looked really fine. The way she packed her hair, he just said, Omo, you're looking fine this evening. It was a harmless compliment. It wasn't that serious. So whatever Erica told Tbaj, he doesn't know, but it was harmless. But see, Tani, you're a fine girl, but I don't find you attractive. I find V attractive. Omo. Tbaj began to shout again. What's that? Who is Neil? Neil now, because I mean, V was giving Yankee P. Neil had to enter ghetto. I don't like you. Is it by force? Is it by force? Must find boy like you. Hey, it was embarrassing. Oh no, all the videos on my Instagram page. Talk to your own TV. You have to go and watch it. I literally recorded everything. You need to go and watch it because it was a messy situation. You get me? Tani was like, see, that's Neil now. What does he know? Has he left the country? He hasn't left the country now. That's Neil is not her type, Joe. Local boy. This everywhere. This. V was like, see, Ebuka, that in this life, there are two types of people. One is the ones that are classy and calm. And when they ask them questions, they answer like queen. Tani was like, beg. Let's hear, Joe. V was like, see, no matter what Tbaj says, that Tbaj was her friend and she considered her a friend. So that's why she was hurting. That how will a friend want to snatch her friend's relationship? That are you that jealous? Tbaj was like, who is jealous? That she's actually in a very healthy relationship right now. V said, you. Relationship, you runs girl now. Are you a runs girl? Tbaj said, me runs girl. You are even a runs girl too. I said, hey. Girls who are casting themselves as Rose Girl, national TV, I'm done. It's over. Hey, mad, guys. Today's one was just mad, embarrassing, irritating, petty, very petty. At some point, you now calm them down. You now ask Prince, do you take responsibility for everything that's happened right now? Wathoni, Prince was like, that first of all, about Wathoni, that he will not waste his time talking about Wathoni because she's insignificant to the conversation right now. But as far as Tbaj and Nengi, he's at fault because he should have picked somebody earlier and avoided this whole drama, from the beginning that he agrees. You get me? Wathoni was like, wait, let me talk. First of all, remember that he actually called me the sweetest person because you know that I always like have your back. That's one. Two, if you think I'm inconsequential or insignificant, well, that's on you because look at me. That wants to get up to. She now starts to turn her body like, look at me now, my dress. You can't even afford to buy my dress. I have a 6-year-old child and I'm still looking good. Everybody's just, in everything. I think the funniest person, I won't say funny, but like amazing was Kid Wire. Kid Wire was just keeping a straight face. Baba didn't even send anybody talking any drama there. Like, it was just a mess, a total mess. Now, you know what? Tbaj was like very petty. That now, bro. Before she entered the house, I used to watch her on YouTube. I actually liked that. In fact, I was sure that she was going to give me all the drama in the house. She did not give me the drama. Do you know what I feel? I feel like, first of all, whatever V said, like when she left the house, really hurt Tbaj. Tbaj had wanted to get back at V on TV because V dissed her on TV. That's one. Two, I feel like Tbaj just feels like, she dulled when she was in the house. Everybody has complained about how her energy was low in the house. She wants to now redeem it during the reunion. But I think this was too much unnecessary. You don't like, obviously, V was never your friend, obviously. Because if you don't understand it, do you understand? Because I feel like, as a girl, your friend's man is such a no-go area. And if you've never experienced that before, then maybe you might dull. Me, I learned early that when you just see your friend's man, run away. I learned, don't even run away. That's what I learned earlier. So I feel like it was just too petty. He actually showed Tbaj as a very angry person. Too angry. At some point, she said to tell V that, V did not go to school. That, no. V was like, see, that all she said was that Tbaj does not have edges. Because even look at her, she does not have edges right now. Tbaj said, but because you have a college degree. V was like, hey, are you joking? Even though I don't go to college, I was still the most well-spoken person in the house. Talking about like, hey, who cares? I still like picked Wathoni over you. Like petty ass fight, man. Very petty. I liked V. I think this is the best that V could have done. I feel like V redeemed herself from every diss that we dissed her while she was in the house, how she was bitter. I feel like V redeemed herself well. Bruh, man, Tbaj needs to deal with herself, obviously. Like at some point, Tbaj told her that that she use her logistics business to come and bring V sense because she's a businesswoman right now. Like you should even learn not to brag about your work because life is so fickle. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You really don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like no matter how you want to get angry, like don't come and brag about your work. Like brag about how you don't know nothing. See, we all need to take humble pills once in a while, man. Tbaj to me was very, very trashy, very, very petty, very, very, man, nah, I'm not gonna lie, nah, I don't know. But it was a good drama to watch, but last, it didn't make any sense. But remember, being in Nigeria house, not a place where you make friends. Don't take anything personal. Everybody is trying to be brutal to get the money to win the sport. You get me? That's what I would say. What's your opinion? Please talk about it in the comment section. I feel like this reunion was very, very, very meaty. I think it was super meaty. So I want to hear what you have to say in the comment section, my darling. On a lighter note, do you know that this was my ever first talk to your homie shirt I've ever made? Ever in my life, my first one. And when I made the shirt, I didn't even have in mind that I would ever like sell like dresses or merch. And look at how far I've come. Hallelujah. 2, I changed my foundation, and guys, I kind of feel like this is really mad. Like my face does not have any oil. Literally, like my face, it feels very, very dry, man. Like, and I just went and I bought this foundation in Abuja. I have never heard of this foundation in my life before. I just asked them and they gave it to me, like, man. So if I wear it out for like maybe some hours and it actually like maintains the matte shape and is not oily, I'll tell you guys the name so you guys can go buy it because so far I'm impressed. And finally, don't forget I have a vlog channel, Talk to Your Homie Vlog. There I post sweet content, behind the scene, live in Abuja, what it's like really, and trying to figure out this whole married woman man, juggling being married, doing videos, you know, just being a businesswoman, trying to secure the bag, trying not to everything, how I juggle my life. I post everything on my vlog channel, so you don't even want to miss it because I just posted a new vlog on that channel. Amazing, sweet, fun, everything. I'll put the link to my latest vlog down below. Go there and watch it, my darling. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please give this video a thumbs up because thumbs up really help videos. On that note, I'm going to just give you a kiss. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.